Hello, here's the explanation for homework 3. For the first homework 3.1, first we need to declare an array of number with the length of 10. Then we declare a variable counter to count the number of unique numbers. Then we run the for loop 10 times, and in each loop, ask the user to input a number. Then we check whether the input is already stored by run the loop in the array from 0 to a counter. If number is not in the array, we add it to an array and we add the counter by 1. If number is in array, we will skip it. Finally, after finish the loop, we'll bring the array's value from the index 0 to index of the counter. For the exercise 3.2, we need to declare an array, number array with the length of 100 to store 100 random number, and we declare an array counter with the length of 10 to store the counter from digit 0 to from digit 1 to digit 9. Then we run the for loop from 0 to 99. In each loop, we write a random number from 1 to 9. Then we set the current random number to number array. Then we increase 1 for the counter with the index of the random number. Finally, we run the for loop from 0 to 9 in the counter to export the counter of digits. For the exercise 3.3, we ask the user enter the number of students. Then we create two vectors with the length is the number of students to store the names and the score. Then we ask the user to input the names and the score of students one by one and save it into two vectors above. Next step, we sort the score vector and the order of the index. Then we export the student name from the student vector by the order above. For the homework 3.4, in case 1, firstly, the computer needs to write a random number from 1 to 100 and assign it to a number variable. Then declare the variable integer counter to count the guess. Then it's run the while loop. In each loop, it's ask the user to guess if the guess number lower than the real number. It will export too low in the screen and the counter value will be up by 1. If the guessing is greater, then it's export too high and the counter is up by 1. If the number is correct, then it export correct and export the value of the counter. In the K2 and K3, firstly we ask the user to choose the number from 1 to 100. Then declare a variable low and high to store the guessing range. The initial values is 1 and 100. Then we run the while loop. We need to declare the guessing variable. The first guessing, the initial ones is 50. In the while loop, it will export the guessing value in the screen and the user will input low, high or yes. If high, that means the guessing is higher than the correct number. Then in that case, the computer will assign the low variable with the guessing, and the new guessing will be the average of the guess and the high. If the user enter low, the computer will assign high variable equal to guess, and the new guess equal to the average of the sum of guess and low. If the user enter correct, then the computer will export the number of counter. This is based on the binary search.